How to use primary contacts. Setting a contact as the owner or tenant can create problems. Typically, properties and spaces are owned or leased by a company, not a contact. So many times it makes sense to attach a company as the owner or the lessee. Then, when the contact leaves or changes, the properties stay with the company. For that reason, RealNex lets you add a company as the owner or lessee if you want to. The only issue with having a company listed as the owner or lessee is you don't know who to call. Primary Contacts solves that problem with an elegant and surprisingly simple solution. In this example, 3 Rows LLP owns 25 properties and leases 4 different spaces. When I look at their properties, I see they are the owner, and when I look at their spaces, I see they are the lessee, but I don't know who to call. We've solved that issue with primary contacts. Now, when you make a company the owner or the tenant, you can also assign the contact. While the contact will show up on the property with all of their information, the company remains the owner or the lessee. If the contact changes, you just assign a different contact, but the company remains the owner or lessee. We've taken this idea and made it even easier to use. In my example company, 3 Rows LLP has 6 employees. Lisa is the primary contact for real estate deals. I can just right-click on Lisa's record and set her as the primary contact. If the company used an outside source, such as a broker, agent, or property manager for the primary contact, I can click the button under the company information and set any contact as the primary contact for that company. It doesn't matter what company they work for. Now that I've told RealNex Lisa is the primary contact for their properties, let's go back and see what that did. You'll notice all 25 properties that 3 Rows LLP owns automatically have a contact now. The only thing I did was tell RealNex who the primary contact was, and the system did the rest. When Lisa moves to a new position or changes companies, I can manually set the primary contact for each property, or I can just go back to the company and set someone else as the primary contact. So let's set Rick as the new primary contact for 3 Rows LLP. I'll go back to the spaces, and I see Lisa is gone, and now Rick's information shows up. Same is true for the 25 properties they own. One more note. If you physically make a contact on a property or space the primary contact, RealNex will not automatically update that record. Because you manually selected a contact for a specific property or space, RealNex thinks you don't want them to change automatically. This is helpful when a company has multiple contacts assigned to different areas or working with different property types. In that case, there isn't one primary contact, so you need flexibility to set the contact yourself. If you've manually set up a contact and you want to go back to letting RealNex control that contact, you can just delete the contact you added, and RealNex will automatically update the record with the primary contact you set for the company.